Damn, son. We went through all the trouble presenting it for naught.
Well, we've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination. But the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point.
Apollo, do something!
I'm thinking, but without evidence.
I don't have anything I can use on him.
Pull out the gun. Just shoot him. Very well. This ends the special witness cross-examination.
Objection!
You were fucking like a minute late, Clavier. Come on. The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why. Prosecutor Gavin? Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Christoph? Yeah, do it. Do it, boy. Do it, boy. Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours? Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier.
Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin.
Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you? Me! You amuse me, Airforehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me even if I tried. Yeah, it's me! And by me, I mean Apollo, right? In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you? L. Wright. Resist what? Presenting solid evidence? Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness. Oh my god, don't bring this back! I don't want to do this voice. State your name and occupation for the record. Oh, thank god I didn't have to do it. I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times. Didn't you find anything unnatural about it? Unnatural? Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. And the next moment, you called in Drew Misham. It was almost as if... What? Funny, it didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. I mean, wasn't it... Didn't Clavier say that he got a tip from someone? Almost as if from the very beginning. You knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence. Yeah, because Clavier said that he got a tip. The prosecutor's office got a tip. Correct. I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page. Don't do this, Clavier. I probably should have said that with more tenseness, whatever. I knew because you told me, Christoph. What? What? It was the night before the trial. Clavier? Christoph? I'd seen you at the prosecutor's office that day before the trial. He's fucking out here at nighttime fucking polishing his stupid guitars. Ah, I won't be appealing in the trial, actually. Huh? Why not? Oh my god, they're talking to each other at the same time. Ah! I won't be facing off with you on the first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information. Information? God help me. The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen, I want you to call in a special witness. And then, I wondered about it at the time. How did Christoph know so much? Prosecutor Gavin? Christoph! We were supposed to face off each other in that file. In the what? We were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserve that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all of your research on the case.
The victim's belongings?
Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it? Mr. Gavin?
My, Clavier. You disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest.
You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial.
Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing. Apollo!
I think we're finally going to shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough.
7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramarai. Oh shit, we're gonna find out what's happened.
2 cards. God. 1 card. Fucking hell. Stop it. Showdown time. Just same cards. Yeah. Oh, then I show the cards. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go. In case you couldn't tell what happened there, Zach and Christoph were playing poker and Christoph lost. And so because of that, Zach was like, nah bitch, I don't need no losers on my team. Peace out, or something like that, I guess, to that extent.
To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion. Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete.
Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin. I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright? A second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs? He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. He deserved to die for that error alone. Hold it! So, the one who requested that forgery was... Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is, these 2 men shamed me, and I could not forgive that. If Phoenix Wright and Zach Gramarai both deserved what they got. So you asked Mr. Misham to forge that evidence, so you could win. But then, when you were dismissed as Zach Gramarai's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap. Oh, I had forgotten. It didn't occur to me that Christoph would have used that for his trial if he was representing Zach. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dog. You fed me information about the forgery you made, and then you gave your dirty evidence to him. You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Prosecutor Gavin? Perfectly? You're mad, Christoph. Stop fooling yourself. What are you talking about, Clavier? Tell me, how did that trial end? Cancelled when the defendant vanished. Ah, I get it. So, Christoph, you've been living in fear for 7 years. What? You were afraid your forgery would be revealed and your reputation tarnished, trashed, whatever, same thing. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved in the case for 7 years. Oh my god, you know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said, every day for 7 years. But I felt it too. Journal is sure he's being watched. And quote, don't you wonder why Zach Gramarai got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? Wait just a minute! Zach Gramarai was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone 7 years? Oh shit, it's coming for a full circle, baby.
Finally. I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd get here so fast. Zack Gramurai, gone missing for 7 years. Juicy's father.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't get him!
Right. Leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Christoph Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler.
I remember him quite well. Charlie Smith, was it? Poison in a Chinese restaurant.
Tragic. The details don't really matter right now.
What matters is that traveler was Zack Gramurai.
What is it, Apollo?
Huh?
Keep going. We'll talk about it later. Did she already know?
Oh, that's right. The idea is that she wasn't supposed to know that like Zack had been alive for all these years until he kaputted, but I forgot about that. Someone please explain this! Mr. Justice, can you explain this?
It all started 7 years ago. The great magician, Magnifi Grammarai's death started it. Magnifi Grammarai's death and his student, Zack Gramurai, the suspect. Whoever defended Zack in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Christoph Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence.
Drumisham?
Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin?
Precautions?
To keep people from talking, of course. These two know too much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers. Atrokunine. Applied to a commemorative stamp. But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off.
His daughter? She saved him by taking the stamp. I see.
But that wasn't the only bomb he set up. The Aradoni nail polish, of course. You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Misham was nervous, she had this habit. A tendency to bite her nails.
Oh!
Oh, what? Oh, right. That nail polish was her good luck charm.
She was almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house.
That person gave me a good luck charm for when I absolutely had to go outside. It protects me.
Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. She won't tell me what it was. It was from that client. The one who wanted that note made.
It was his insurance.
Insurance?
As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside? If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And the nail polish would do the rest. His time bomb sat there for 7 years. And then, they went off almost simultaneously. If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time.
Mr. Gavin! Haven't you heard a single thing we said?
Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. What? Clavier? Surely you understand. We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the Atrokonine that took Drew Misham's life.
Objection!
What about the restaurant? You killed Zack Gramurai! To keep him from talking!
I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again if you'd like. The victim was a traveler by the name Shoddy Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive?
Okay, then why did you kill him?
I plead my right to remain silent. Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vero Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now.
Oh shit, bitch. I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court concurs with the witness. It is defendant Vera Misham who is on trial here.
No, but we were doing so well, Apollo.
As long as there's no evidence to support the accusations against him. This course of inquiry cannot find Vera Misham innocent.
Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence.
You still don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Misham to bite her nails?
What?
It wasn't me, I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you.
What?
To be more precise, it was actually started from Clavier, but it's fucked up, Kristoff. Evidence is everything. There was nothing more.
Oh my god.
Crazy, what's gonna happen? Is Kristoff gonna fucking walk away?
I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion. Your Honor! Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for our novice attorney. Your voice has even changed to be less wiener-like. I respect your partner Phoenix Wright's determination as well.
However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier?
Unfortunately, yes, Kristoff, you're right. That is, you would have been right until now.
What?
Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case of a new judicial system. That's right! I totally forgotten. The jury system! Yeah, you remember that? I purposely didn't say shit because I didn't want people remembering it. Assuming that you had forgotten it too. If you didn't forget it, then whoop-de-doo.
Just you say?
The current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdoms of common citizens into the law.
Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of a joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this?
Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers. Common citizens have something called common sense. Common sense is not restricted by the law.
Nonsense! There's only room for two in this court. Me and the law.
Keep the riffraff out! Out, I say!
They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera.
It's so funny that they fucking turned their heads to us. Like they have Apollo and Truce have pupils, but Clavier, he ain't got shit. He got shadows under his eyes. It cracks me up that they look at us.
How can you allow this? Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright? So, everything was leading to this. Of course. Right. I won't accept. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. You'd let ignorant swine soil your courts.
Kristoff, it's over. Clavia! My throat hurts so much. The law is absolute. You can't be serious. What? Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions. The law is the end product of many years of history. The fruit of human knowledge. Like a gem, polished toward gleam through trials and errors. Oh my god, my throat hurts so much from doing that. I hope that came out well. Oh my god. It is this fruit we received and passed on and faced in our time. And it is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings. Except for you, Kristoff. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore. I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to. Never mind the fact that I went to law school, but apparently I don't know shit. Makes sense.